Hi, some of the viewers of my YouTube channel is interested in getting the kit for the Gaggia Classic Pro. The mod, if you have not seen it, it's in my previous video. And here is just what I come up with. And I made this controller and the OLED display. And this whole thing is what you're going to receive if you buy the kit. And it has a 4-pin connector goes to the LED OLED display, and I'm going to ship just like this with the pins not fully inserted and secured. The reason is so that you can, when you assemble the whole thing together, because this OLED is at the outside of the unit, you have to fish through not fishing through, but just push through the back slots. And then once you get inside, and then you can put the connector back together, and then push that onto this 4-pin connector. And there's another 5-pin connector that is used for temperature sensor and the switch sensing. This goes to the brewing switch, and this has no polarity differences. It's only, you have a contact or not. So you don't have to worry which one goes to the top or the bottom. I'm going to show you the video how to do it later. This one is the temperature sensor, and what you do is you apply the thermal grease. I'm going to ship you with the thermal grease as well. You put it on the top and lightly, and then you're going to insert it on top of the boiler, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Now, the thing I'm not shipping you is the power cable. You can just use a regular USB mini to USB cable, and with an adapter or whatever that is going to here, that will provide the power source for the whole thing. Or you can just put a 5 volts and a ground, 2 wires coming in here. It's probably easier with the 5 volts and ground, because then you just have two very thin wires coming through the back and power it. With this USB mini, you have to sort of like shave off the connector itself. Otherwise, it's too thick. It won't go through the metal slot. But there's another choice, is to actually put the AC adapter, AC to 5 volt adapter, USB adapter inside the Gaggia Classic Pro. That's what I did. So the AC adapter becomes using the power inside the Gaggia Classic Pro. When you flick the switch on, the power switch for the whole unit is also powering up this board now. So you don't leave the controller board on all the time. And to me, even better, that is because I'm using these 5 volts and the ground to drive the LED display, not this LED light that's for the reservoir. If I leave that on, if you power the USB or power the controller from outside source, chances are you're going to leave it on all the time. And when you have that on, then that LED light is going to put enough energy so you're going to grow algae-like things. So the reservoir tank is going to be very slimy. I don't know what that is. I think it's some kind of algae. Without leaving it always on, so it's less chance of growing algae on that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how actually being installed onto the Gaggia Classic Pro itself. Since I already installed the one that I use for this unit, I'm not going to take it apart and then redo it. But just to show you the reason why I want to send you the connector that's not really fully inserted. The reason is, if I do that, this connector is too wide for this to go through this slot here. Remove this and insert into here. Once you insert into here, then you put them through these and secure with the connector. Okay, this is how I did to mine once you have this one in connected and everything, the controller just easily get onto these metal slot, and you can just put on and push it down. Now it's hanging there. It won't go anywhere. Once you have that installed, then you put this one, the display bracket, just insert into here, onto the same slot where those legs go. So here I'm going to show you the back. So controller, just put it here, and then the display is just clip on. So now everything is secured. Okay, inside here, the 5-pin connector, 2 pins goes to the switch. Now you go to the middle switch, that's the brewing switch. These 2 prongs are open, okay, top and bottom. They're supposed to be. When you purchase the new unit, you just connect this right to this set. So when you flick the switch, these are going to contact, otherwise it'll be disconnected. Oh, now the temperature sensor. So we have this temperature sensor here with the flat top and the round bottom. There is a structure under the steam wand. It's just the perfect tub that will receive this. What I did was I used Allen wrench to loosen these 2 bolts. Just 1 turn or 1 or 2 turns, that'll be good enough. So you can wiggle this steam wand use the knob to push it up a little bit, and then with the thermal grease already here, and just go under and into the tub, and then go halfway. Of course, this is, right now I'm showing you on the top, but it'll be at the bottom side, and with the flat surface on the top. Okay, go there, and then just put this back down, and a bolt fasten this tube back down again. That's all. So this is my approach to the power. I got one of these USB adapter, and the mini one, and I took it apart, getting the inside gut out, and then get the wire, the neutral and the line goes to the switch and the original power source. So the line wire is tapped onto this one. This is the top one here, and then the neutral is tapped onto this bottom out of this switch here. This is the main power switch. At the back of this, the lower one, and that becomes the source to the AC of the adapter, and then the output just goes from here. The regular USB output goes to the USB mini and connected to this controller as its power source. So then I just tuck this under. Yeah, you can see I just put it under there. Okay, another thing is the LED light strip is actually being connected into this. This is a 5-volt LED light strip. Usually you get the 12 volts, but you can also buy 5 volts on Amazon or anywhere. Okay, that's all. Now I put everything together. Let's see how it works. You look at the bottom, it's fairly dark actually. And now let me flick the power switch for the unit. So both the bottom LED light strip turns on, and also the top controller is on now. Shows you the current temperature. All right. Oh, I want to show you the new feature I just added in. It used to be when you do the brewing, it will show the brewing time, but when you turn off the brewing, it will stop and showing you the current temperature right away. But now this has a delay now. So when you stop brewing, it will show you still the brewing time for a little bit time, 5 seconds, and then it will go back to the normal temperature. So let me show you that. Okay, now shows the brewing time. When I turn off, see that? It stays showing you the current brewing time until 5 seconds later, it shows you the temperature again.